What? You know, you're
Getting ready for another great morning here, warming up,
yeah,
choosing the music behind the scenes.
yeah. I wonder.
It's going to be a fun outfit tomorrow night.
It is. I like this song. It's one of my favorite songs. Everybody, I feel like, likes this song.
Good morning, everybody. We are thoroughly excited here, coming from the 48th floor, overlooking the beautiful Lake Como, still frozen here in the frozen
But
tundra.
it's getting up to 36 degrees today.
No, bathing suit weather, that's about 87 degrees warmer than 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, the beautiful, the
More than
vivacious.
2 weeks ago.
Hashtag, with different fingers, Miss Kira.
And to my right is Uncle Randy, or what some people call him, the old guy.
The old guy. Nah, I don't know about that, but
it happens.
you know, it just happens. Age comes with beauty, and I'll tell you what would you think about that? Anyway, we are really, really excited to give you this update because a lot has happened during the show, after the show, and as of yesterday, Miss Kira was at...
Wait.
What?
Drum roll, please. What happened?
What
happened?
Down at the PGA show. When you go down, that was my 35th year. The second.
That was my second.
Second for Miss Kira.
I was more comfortable this year. Did you notice that?
You did. You had a good time. You fit right
did.
in. You knew people.
I did.
You knew what to expect. And if you've never gone to the PGA show, it's a building that supposedly is about... What?
It's a mile long.
Mile long. It has about 10 to 14 miles of aisles in it, and 1,000 vendors, 45,000 people the first day, and knocking at the door, and extremely exciting. But this year we had a lot of appointments.
Yeah.
And Miss Kira, with her hashtag Miss Kira, the initiative that was started and begun by the hashtag Invite Her campaign of the LPGA, is that we collectively took up that opportunity back in October of this last year, because Miss Kira had never, ever swung a golf club.
I still haven't.
And still hasn't.
Because we live in the north.
That's right.
But we're heading south, though.
But her background took her down, using snowboarding as an opportunity to find a career, and photographing big bands across the country for 10 years.
I was the complete 180 of the golf world.
Completely
100... But I'm more comfortable now.
Well, you've gone like this.
That is very true.
Yeah, if August 28th was here and not doing anything in golf.
Yep.
And what's the date today? February?
February 22nd?
Yeah.
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
Is that in that period of time, Miss
Kira... It was
Kira,
more like this.
Miss Kira went from like this to this.
Yes.
Is now, as of yesterday, along with the rest of our company, myself included, were presented and awarded full media credentials for the upcoming TPC Tournament Players Championship. Going to be down in Sawgrass in March. And those credentials are not easy to get. You don't submit 10 box tops from Kellogg's box. You got to earn those through reputation, style, and honesty, and a point.
Right.
And at the PGA show. So, Miss Kira, when you went to the PGA show this year, with your Miss Kira program, people want to talk to you?
Yeah. It was really weird because I didn't know them, but they knew me.
I know it. So what happened?
Well, what did happen?
Well, what was the first experience? What was the first stop that we made? Where did we go?
Who did we stop?
That is a good question, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it's so compulsive when you get in there.
My favorite memory is when we were at the media center. Was that Wednesday or Thursday? And we're just dead tired, just relaxing. Yeah. Taking a break and eating lunch at 3 o'clock.
Well, what happened during the week, just to recount, is that on Tuesday when we arrived in Orlando, we went to the outdoor
demo day.
Had a great time. We walked all the way around it, about a time and a half. Again, resting our feet because it's a long walk. But pretty interesting to go and see stuff.
And you showed people that you know how to putt.
Yeah, well,
that was fun.
That's on screen. Okay.
And then my other favorite memory from that day is we're hanging out with a sunglass company, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've heard of Links and Libations." Yeah. And they're like, "We're like, how?"
Yeah.
Oh, Stream Song. We're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
So what happened was, though, as we went through the week, is that people would say, well, Randy, you've been here for 35 years. What are you doing? I said, well, basically, when we do productions, it's going to be a lot on Facebook.
Yep.
Because Facebook in the last 2 months actually called us. They liked how we were marketing our stuff, gave us a lot of help. And what it is that there's ways, they sat me down on the computer and said, there's a lot of things we can teach you. And old Uncle Randy, the old guy, spent a couple, 2-3 hours with a real human being from Facebook who we can sit and work with now.
It was not a fraud.
No, it was not. And he found out for our marketing partners of what we could do with that. So it became pretty compelling. But then what really became more compelling is that everybody knew about the Distillery Channel.
Yeah, that was astonishing.
Everybody. And the Distillery Channel is a multi-faceted, big delivery, working with the state leaders of breweries, distilleries, wineries, golf destinations, hotels, motels.
Everything in between.
Yeah, places to eat, dine, spas. And, people go and they have a sip or two and they got to go to sleep, they got to eat, they're going to travel, they travel with friends. So the Distillery Channel, everybody was tuned into.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We didn't know that, though.
They had no idea.
We were so naive.
Yeah, had no idea. Working with 48 state leaders and thousands of the small craft industry.
Yeah.
And then they put it on Facebook, goes to millions. Who knew that people would know us? You can't keep it hidden. So anyway, Miss Kara would walk around and they go, so let's set the stage. Thursday after meeting was big manufacturers like TaylorMade and Wilson and Ping and Callaway and Ralph Lauren and all these people that
Puma.
Puma and Shipsticks and Omaha Steaks and Seymour Park Company.
There's just, and then a lot of small companies too.
Just endless. Over 900 companies. And we walked and walked and walked. But Thursday, when your ankles get about that big,
I think that's being too generous. They're like this.
Yeah.
And you're like, I have to walk more.
Right. Yeah.
To the car?
Yeah, there you go. It's not a short walk.
Can somebody just push me?
More about that in a minute, Art Strickland. And so anyway, we're setting up in the media, and over comes this guy, and he goes, "Hey, you're Miss Kira," and we're going like, "Yeah," and you're a stalker.
I'm like, okay. Yeah. I'm really tired. What is this? Am I in trouble?
Yeah. So what was really funny is that he was a pretty important person. He actually was the PR and communications director for the LPGA.
Yep.
And he had been following Miss Kira on her Miss Kira 18+1 Steps into Golf that we've been doing. We'll get back to because we were so busy we didn't get to do them down at the PGA show. And he said, Miss Kira, what you're doing for the LPGA is absolutely sensational.
Yep.
Keep on doing it. It's great, right?
Yep.
Weren't you happy at that
point? That was a really nice feather in my cap. Yeah. And then the following day, we're walking around and we're like, we need to take a break.
Yeah.
We've only been walking 2 hours. and we were walking, and you're like, hey, that's Fulton Allen. And I'm like, wait, but that's Nadia. You noticed him, and I noticed her. Yeah. And we just started chit-chatting.
Yeah. So Nadia is one of the first connects we had with the LPGA.
Yeah, she got a promotion.
She did. Well, good for Nadia.
Congrats, Nadia, on your promotion.
Nadia's a hard-working young lady. We follow her on Facebook. And
yeah.
So it's pretty exciting. So anyway, what happened at the PGA show, we're going to get back to the people we visited with this coming Monday on the 26th.
Yep, along with people we didn't meet with because things have changed.
Everybody wants to be part of the #InviteHer campaign with the LPGA. Now, while we're not paid by the LPGA, it's all about growing the game.
Yep.
We believe in that particular scenario. I used to teach many, many years ago. I give 600-700 lessons a summer, majority to women.
Yep.
And 20 years ago, women were trying to find out how to just to participate in scrambles.
Yep.
And now today, it's about the biggest, fastest growing demographic in golf.
You know what I learned when I was on at the PGA show?
What's that?
More people are nervous about putting than driving. And I'm the complete opposite. I like putting, but I'm nervous about swinging clubs.
Well, we're going to get there.
I know. I don't have any clubs.
We're only about 30 days away.
I don't have any
we got to get clubs. We got to get clothes. We got to get hats. We got to get suntan lotion.
I mean, the Players is
coming up
less than a month away, 3 weeks away, and I don't have anything for it.
So we're trying to align our marketing partners because of going to be on camera. We're going to be doing a lot of interviews down at the TPC Potomac. These are going to be...
TPC Potomac?
That's wrong, because I wanted to mention
Sawgrass.
No, I wanted to mention Dave Trevelino.
Davy.
Also part of our team, who just loves Miss Kira.
Davy.
And he is the master chef of the PGA Tour out at TPC Potomac at Avenel Farm.
It's the first year in 17 years he's not going to be there.
I know it.
Why is that, Dave?
I don't know. We just found out this morning he's got to cook for his members, which is okay.
But I want to spend more time with Dave.
Well, we're going to have to go stalk Dave. Anyway, to get back to what we're going to be doing down at the Tournament Players Championship, we're going to be doing a lot of unique interviews. That's going to be a little bit different because we're going as our multifaceted thedistillerychannel.com. In our new magazine that's going to be coming out, we've got Shrouded right now. Yep. It's going to be bringing in the elements of what we've done and what we learned at the PGA show.
Yep.
It is the most exciting, dynamic magazine in America, right?
I know, I'm so excited.
It's going to be blow away, absolutely blow away.
The first issue comes out on April Fool's Day, maybe.
Well, that's sort of a cool day.
It's my mom's birthday, so...
Hey, that's all good. Anyway, the magazine is just going to be loaded with really cool information about where you can go find a really great cup of coffee, sit down, and engage in life, because that's one of the fastest growing segments in America that they're sitting and enjoying it. Who knew that an $18 cup of coffee would be something that people would line up to get?
I would, because I like a good cup of coffee.
Because they're going to be $18 for one cup.
I would do it
because
I'm a coffee snob, being an ex-barista.
I think it's it's a shot of espresso, okay, a couple shot of that, and then a shot of gold, silver, platinum. Would you like the gold?
Well, at Starbucks they have a secret menu, and when I worked there, kids would be like, "Do you know how to make items in the secret menu?" And I'd be like, "Nope, don't know what you're talking about."
Anyway, it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be the first cup of coffee where they have an armed guard. Yeah, that one's yours. So
you need a bodyguard or walking.
Get a cup of coffee. So that's pretty. That's going to be a really cool story. The other thing is that the health benefits that one of the leading PGA pros has now found in his daily regimen. No, we're not going to go into that, Phil Mickelson. But it's a great story that where everybody's trying to find the inside story. So hope Phil will show up at the Tournament Players Championship.
That'd be pretty cool.
He honestly, last week he said he doesn't know if it's going to fit his schedule.
Oh, wow.
The fifth major, Phil Mickelson. Really? Really? And he says no. He said what he said was this. It's sort of funny. He says if the rough is 4 to 6 inches long, forget it. I'm not going to be there.
Wow.
Yeah. So the guy that's mowing the rough, set it down 2 inches. Phil will show up.
That's like my uncle yesterday. I told him that I was going, and he was trying to educate me. It was so cute. He's like, you know that the Players is the 5th biggest tournament. And I was like, I already know that. Yeah. I'm like, thanks, Uncle.
Yeah, Miss Kira has learned a lot since August 28th of last year, and that's the cool part, Miss Kira.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. Like, people are like, well, what do you do on the weekends? And I'm like, I watch golf.
How does it feel to be one of the leading fresh faces of the LPGA initiative? Now, not working for the LPGA, but it's all volunteer.
Yeah.
To have ascended to that role where the head of the LPGA marketing communications says, hey, there's Miss Kira. How did you feel?
I felt really blessed, and I was like, did I do something wrong? That was my first. And then he was like, no, keep doing. We love what you're doing. And I was just like, I love it. Like, my best guy friend goes this week, Kira, you're just kicking butt and taking names, and you look like you have a lot of fun doing what you're doing. I'm like, I do.
Well, that's why we want to have more people come into to what we do, because the van is really big with what we're taking. We always want to be really welcoming in the world of golf. That's why I've always found it in my 50 years of golf. 50. Yep, that's right. 55 years of golf. 60 years of golf. 60. I started when I was 6.
How many years have you been going to the PGA show? Because somebody had to tell you the right.
I think it's somewhere between 33 to 36 years. Look at it. My son was coaching me. But anyway, life is good. Miss Kira, congratulations on being that fresh leading face. We can. Good cup of coffee, good cup of Diet Pepsi.
Yes.
And we are really excited. Anybody who wants more information on how to get into the game of golf, write to Miss Kira, and that would be Kira at
LiveEcoStyle.
LiveEcoStyle, LiveEcoStyle.
Yep.
Or Randy at thedistillerychannel.com.
Yeah, or you can hit up our socials and we'll respond.
Yeah, always go to our Facebook pages The Distillery Channel Facebook page, Miss Kira.
Yep. Facebook where this page. Is right now.
Yep. And you always can sit and see what we're doing, and we just try to make it fun.
Yep.
So
we're we're getting ready for traveling south.
Going south, it's going to be a great trip. Anyway, Miss Kira, any final thoughts?
No, I'm ready.
All ready to go. Getting ready for the Oscars tomorrow night.
Oscars?
Are you nominated for anything? Yeah,
no,
the Oscars coming on tomorrow.
No, it's Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
It's Friday.
It is Friday today. It's Sunday night.
It's Sunday night.
Who's going to be your pick?
I already told you. It's going to be, I want The Star is Born, but I never saw it. But I did really enjoy Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's your pick, right?
That is my pick because I do love some Queen. I am not...
Good music. I would be... I just want to have a good entertaining show.
Yeah. I mean, compared to other shows that were a little...
Well, they have no... What do they have? Host this year?
Yeah.
They asked me, and I was just busy.
So, is that what it was?
Maybe next year we could do,
Maybe... Did you watch Reba on Stephen Colbert?
Yeah.
That they should host.
Yeah.
I would pay to see that because they are hilarious.
Colbert's great. Reba's great.
Well, on that one...
We're at signing out?
Yep. We're singing another one bites the dust.
Another issue. PGA Merchandise Show at Rocks. PPC. General Players Championship coming up in March. Meet us down there. We're going to be on the tee line, walking through the crowds. Miss Kira bringing everybody into the world of golf. Rock it, Miss Kira.
Okay, bye everybody. Have a good weekend.
Ciao, Bella.
Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Don't wait for this
one bites the dust.
Yeah, I can see this music. When? I just listened pretty much to Mozart when I was growing up in the 60s.
You listen to Mozart?
Not at all.
That is such a lie.
I know it. Well, little lie on Friday. You'll forget it by Monday.
No, I won't.
Yeah,
okay. Anyways, everyone, have a safe weekend.